Hello, everybody. I would like to talk today about a certain creature named Frank Luntz. Frank Luntz is one of the worst human beings on the planet Earth. Oh yeah, it's true. See, Frank Luntz is a professional liar. Well, to be fair, he lies for other people. Well, to be even more fair, he teaches the other worst people in the world how to lie better. Here are some of Frank Luntz's greatest hits. Global climate change to soften global warming, confusing the issue completely and turning it into something that's rather banal. Even if humans are not responsible for global warming, the climate is getting warmer. But you wouldn't know that thanks to Frank Luntz. Another Frank Luntz doozy is the death tax, which used to be the estate tax, because, well, that's what it is. But Luntz turned it into the death tax, and no one thinks the dead should pay taxes, right? Another Luntz creation for George W. Bush was the Clean Air Act, which is the exact opposite of what the act really is. Does all of this sound oddly familiar to you? Well, it's called Orwellian speak. And Frank Luntz not only doesn't deny it, he embraces Orwell and his, what Frank Luntz calls, use of language. He defends this newspeak, as it were. But Luntz isn't doing anything new or inventive. The reason it works, if it really does work, is because Americans are so dumbed down from school to career. But what Frank Luntz and his creatures do is what I think should be referred to as bullying. And worse, doing public relations for bullies. The bully is the federal government not serving the people but corporations. The bully is going to win, but he needs to be somewhat liked so he doesn't seem too unbeatable. And then that keeps the people from all getting organized and going up against the bully. So in comes Frank Luntz. Trick the people into believing the bully is justified in his bullying. See, Frank Luntz wants you to use emotion to make decisions, not reason and facts and logic. He's mind controlling you, using words that are emotionally charged like clean air, death tax, compassionate conservative. All emotionally potent. It's like McDonald's using the word love in their ads, when if you really loved yourself and your family, the last thing in the world you would ever feed them is McDonald's. But McDonald's wants you to think with your emotions. Luntz makes the unthinkable possible. He's almost an alchemist. But if you study Luntz, you find a lonely, sad man who has put his entire ego in winning political elections worldwide. But he's been exposed, especially after the 2012 presidential elections. And he broke Reagan's 11th commandment, never speak bad about fellow Republicans. So he's been laying low in America as of late. But come 2016, I believe Frank Luntz will have plenty to say. And if history has taught us anything, Frank Luntz might be the most important man in the Republican Party.